Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually going to be the first video on my channel, and this is going to be our... Sorry, got a few visitors here. This is going to be the first episode of... I don't even know what I'm going to name yet. Probably going to be flipping PCs until something. I'm not too sure yet. Leave a comment below what you think it should be. I know like Elijah's Lab. He's a big inspiration of me. He does flipping PCs until I buy a house, so maybe I could do something related to that of some sort. Yeah, leave a comment down below what you think the name should be of the series, and it's just gonna be flipping PCs to make a profit and having an end goal. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. So this actually is going to be the first episode, and I'm not actually gonna be building any computers in here, only because I'm waiting for CPUs for multiple computers. I do have basically every other part. I have power supplies, motherboards, a few coolers coming in. Actually, I do have two coolers right now as well. RAM sticks, SSDs, graphics cards, what else am I missing? Cases. So I'm gonna show you guys those real quick just so I can show you what's in my inventory. Yeah, this is going to be basically a fresh start, even though I do have a little bit of money. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys all the parts. Alright, so I guess we'll start over here. We have 5 cases. 4 of them actually are the Okinos Aquas. So yeah, sorry if the lighting's bad, but this is the Okinos Aqua 3. One of the best budget cases currently for flipping PCs, and even just in general, like the look of it, I really like it. I usually do prioritize aesthetics a little bit over performance. I still want the performance to be good, but I want the looks of it to be a good part of the selling point when I list it on Facebook Marketplace. So as you can see, this is it. The front port does have power button. I think this is a reset switch, headphone jack, 2 USBs and USB-C. But yeah, it does come with 3 pre-installed fans, 1 in the back and 2 on the top. They are all 3 of them actually are exhaust, which is a little bit weird only because there's no intake on the sides right here. Like, it's just little holes for the actual power cables to go through. There's not actually any fans right there to bring airflow through. I think you actually can put 2 fans on the bottom right here facing up, but I'm not gonna do that just because I don't really have too many extra fans. Supposedly the air is supposed to come through this mesh on the bottom and come up through it. So it's supposed to be pretty good for airflow. I haven't built in these yet. I do have, like I said, 3 black ones, and I do have a white one right there as well. And then that one's a DIY PC. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, instead of being 60, it's 57. And then obviously tax and everything. But yeah, 57 bucks for this. Comes with 3 pre-included fans. They are actually RGB as well, and there is a fan hub in the back. Now that I got the back panel off, you can actually see it comes with obviously all the screws and stuff. But yeah, there is this RGB controller, so it does need to be plugged into SATA to control it. And also the LED switch. So I think that actually that front button is to switch the LEDs if you don't control it through your motherboard. But yeah, this is obviously one of the best budget cases, and I'm going to be using a lot of these to do flips. As you can see, obviously I have so many. I'm not going to show you the white one. It's literally just the exact same thing, but just white. Even the cables are white, which is actually pretty sick. So now I'm going to show you this one real quick. So yeah, let me put this one back together. All right, so this is the DIY PC, what is it, ARGB Q3 V2 in white. I am going to flip these fans to intake whenever I end up building in this. I still am waiting on my CPUs, but I have like literally, I think 7 or 8 CPUs from China coming in from AliExpress. So yeah, this case is pretty sick. The only thing I don't like is the fans. They are Molex or whatever they're called. Daisy chainable Molex, I'm pretty sure, unless they changed it, but I don't think they have. So they always run at max speed and they are a little bit loud. For just flips, they still will look pretty solid. They still have adjustable RGB. It should be at the top right here. I think this might be the adjustable RGB for it. Yeah, those are the cases. I did take a while, so I'm going to kind of skim through some of the other parts I have. All right, so I'm going to quickly run through the graphics card I have, the prices I paid for them, and kind of everything like that, just so you can see them, see what I got in my inventory. So on my table right here, we actually have 4 graphics cards, or actually 5. We have a 5th one over there. So this one right here is a 1063 gig. It looks pretty ugly, but it does work. Actually, I haven't even tested it. It should work. I literally just got it in the mail today from eBay. I paid $50 and like 50 cents after tax and everything for it, which is a pretty good deal. I should be able to flip it. I'm going to pair it with a Ryzen 5 1400. This I actually bought yesterday as well as a local pickup. I paid 80 bucks for it, and it is a GeForce RTX 2060. Looks pretty good. The guy actually cleaned it out completely before I even bought it and put new thermal paste on, which was really awesome. So I really do like the fact that he did that. These are both 1660 Super, so this is an EVGA 1660 Super, and this one is an MSI 1660 Super. I think they both have 6 gigs. I think all 3 of these have 6 gigs of VRAM. And I bought both of those for $80 as well. And this is a PNY GTX 980 Ti. I want to say, yeah, 980 Ti right there. It's actually the blower style, and it looks pretty sick. I actually got this for free from a buddy of mine. he upgraded and literally just didn't want it, so he just gave it to me. Here is my actual game storage, just an SSD. I have it connected to a USB, and it has all my Steam games on it, so when I build a computer, I can easily test it instead of having to download all of them separately. So this one right here is 2020. Yeah, this one was 2020. And it came in this build right here that I bought from my buddy. This one is the exact same one. It's just 2 years old. It's 2018, so it's a little bit older, but it has 89% health on Crystal Disk Info, so it should be all good to go. I tested it, made sure it all worked, and I got it for literally, after tax, it was like $21, I want to say, on eBay, so it's a pretty solid deal, especially for a pretty budget flip, paying 20 bucks for a 500 gig. So looking over here, this is actually the rest of my parts, basically. So I have 3 motherboards. I do like putting Wi-Fi usually on the boards just because it's more convenient for people. There is some Timetech Pinnacle RAM. I have 3 kits of black and then 2 white. These are probably the best deals right now just because they actually look good. They have a heat spreader and they look solid, and they actually make white ones for the same price. So pretty solid deals. Here's an ID cooling one that's what I was looking at earlier. It's just a white tower cooler with an RGB fan. Should be pretty solid. I got this Timetech 1TB NVMe and then 2 of these Clev NVMe's. I've never heard of this brand. I have heard of Timetech because it was the same one as the RAM, but the reviews seem pretty solid. This one I bought when it was on sale and then it went back up, so I just kind of have it sitting around. So these are the power supplies I have. So originally I would go with like sleeved cables for the white builds. So Apevia did just start selling their Prestige 600 watt, but it's in all white, and the entire cables are in white as well, and the power thing. So, and these are actually in silver as well, so it matches. So these are really good deals. I'm glad they made these so they actually have all white cables, so you don't have to buy cable extensions at all or anything. So they still look really good with all white cables, but you don't have to spend any extra money. I actually have been using these Sigotep 650 watts for black ones because they come with all black cables and everything like that, and they're actually a few bucks cheaper than the black versions of these. Like literally $2, but hey, I'll save $2 if I can. It's actually an extra 50 watts as well. I know Toasty Bros actually recommend this one and use this one in a lot of builds. So for my black builds, basically, I'm only using Sigoteps. For the white ones, I'm using the Apevia Prestige that are white. So yeah, I want to say that's all the parts that I have currently. Yeah, I want to say that's all, guys. Be tuned for the next video. I'm not sure how often I'm going to be able to make these just because I have college classes starting, but I should be trying to make these as often as possible. The next video will be me making the next computer, whichever CPU comes in first. I'll walk you guys through the way that I list it on Facebook Marketplace and what specific things I look for little like tips and everything like that. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're interested in PC content like this. So if you guys have an idea for the name of this series, leave it down below. Okay guys, stay tuned for episode 2 of this. Make sure you smash a like if you enjoy this type of videos, and if you're into PC flipping, I'd love to help out if you guys have any questions in the comments, so just let me know down below. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode.